crowd here. We're very excited for today because we're initiating our Stanford to Russia connection. So you all are pioneers. It's like all of the students. So we're using this Polycom video conference. You can see the students from Russia are already there. They see us right now? They can? Absolutely. It's very nice to meet all of you.
And I'm Carolyn Ross. I'm Carolyn Ross. I am the professor of the two sections of the same class, the students for which are sitting behind me. Wave, you guys, wave. Yeah, there you are. Okay. We're going to be coming up as each group of students is talking with comparable groups there. Yeah.
Olga, will you introduce yourself to our students here at Stanford?
Hello, everyone. I'm Olga Kavbasin, and teaching intercultural business communications here in the Academy of Economics and Law. And I've been interested in all kinds of international projects for a number of years. This is my new project, which I initiated recently, and it is called Global Learning. And it entails all kinds of international projects, including video conferencing, workshops, stage painting, and all that kind of stuff. And this is a group of students. This is an open club, actually. Can I transfer gradually to introduction the group as well? I think it goes on the website, and we have made some comments on it. It was very interesting to read it. Yes, and traveling is something that is really close to the topic of our own blog.
So a lot of the four of us have traveled all around the world, and we think that was a really important group because there definitely are people in America who never leave the country, and there's people who really like to see the world and experience places like Russia, like I don't know where have you been? Japan, Australia, and India, and different places, and compare what we think we know about our lives to everywhere else in the world, and see how different human experiences can be.
We do have an artifact that we'd like to show.
So this is our artifact. It's a dancing Shiva. I went to India over the summer, and this is one of the things that I have in my room.
You might want to bring it closer.
Yeah, I don't know. You see something like this all over India. It's one of the forms of the god of Hindu, and it's representative of different religions all over the world.
I'd like to ask you a question. If we see that you have different cultural origins, do you plan to develop your career in America or in any other country? Especially those students who came from America, who were born in any other country.
Good question.
Well, I guess I'm like the only one here who was born, who came from somewhere else. And I was actually talking to someone about this last night, and I think it'll come down to so I think America is definitely the best place if you want to sort of pursue your interests, academic interests. Going back home wouldn't be the best place to sort of do engineering or whatever else I'm interested in. But then I definitely feel more comfortable at home, and there's a feeling of giving back to the community that you came from. So I think it's going to be a difficult decision, and I'd like to say that I go home and sort of help out the economy, help out people at home. But, I guess I'll figure that out like 5 years down the line.
We have time for one question from your group.
Thank you.
Talking with the Russian students has been a really cool experience because they provide completely different perspective on topics of environmentalism and mobilization as we've covered in our video conferences.
I really enjoyed getting to meet students in Russia virtually through this video conferencing technology. It allowed me to meet people my age who I probably would never have met otherwise in person, and I heard their opinions on everything from their musical taste to their opinions on the blood donation system and everything in between. So I'm really glad that I got this opportunity.
So do you think your students have gained any deeper understanding of Russia or how people outside of
Oh,
the Stanford
absolutely.
bubble?
I mean, very few of us knew anything about the Russian Far East. I mean, who does here? Not very many people. 40 kilometers, I think, from China and near Korea and Japan. So as a way of getting to know our audience, we've done a lot of spontaneous research about the area, and what we found out through the dialogue is, that these are real people.